we've got a very intriguing LA Bowl coming up this Saturday. And not just because of the two teams that are playing in it, but also because of the fact that the game's being hosted by Rob Gronkowski. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch this one. This one's going to be a lot of fun. But guys, this has an opportunity to be one of the best bowl games of opening day as UCLA takes on the Mountain West champions in Boise State. And today we're here to break down everything you need to know for this game and, of course, share our official prediction. So welcome back to the Gridiron Expert. We're so glad that you could join us today. As always, please continue to like, comment, subscribe, share our videos, and check out everything down in the description below, including our holiday special where you will get every single college football bowl game spread pick and every single NFL playoff game spread pick over on thegridironexpert.com. So if you go sign up for those today, you get every single postseason spread pick, one of the lowest prices in the country. We're hitting over 60% of our bets. We've hit over 62% of our holiday special picks over the last 3 years. If you want to win big this holiday season, this is the place for you. So go check that out, sign up today, and check out our Bowl Mania Pick'em group. We'd love for you to compete against us as we all share our picks and try to see who can be crowned champion of the GE Nation. So go check it out. The links for both those things down in the description below. We take a look at this game, guys. The LA Bowl, UCLA, Boise State. I'm excited for it. UCLA probably isn't as thrilled for this game, right? The Bruins looked like they were going to have a pretty special year. Had a strong freshman quarterback in Dante Moore. Started strong, started 6-2, but the Bruins went just 1-3 down the stretch. Despite that, and despite all the rumors that Chip Kelly was going to be fired, he is sticking around at least for another year in LA, especially as UCLA transitions to the Big Ten next year. Boise State, they fired Andy Avalos after a couple subpar seasons. Spencer Danielson comes in here and goes 3-0, wins the Mountain West, and they go, all right, you are the new head man in Boise. So Spencer Danielson gets the interim tag removed. Boise State 8-5 Mountain West title. They now have their head coach. Very excited to play for him in the LA Bowl. Take a look at the two offenses, though. We'll start with UCLA. We mentioned Dante Moore. How it was a budding young star as a freshman, had his ups, had his downs. Well, you're not going to have to worry about that in the LA Bowl. He's not playing. Dante Moore transferring out. Don't know where to yet, but he will not be playing in the bowl game. They will not have their quarterbacks coach and Ryan Gunderson, but that's okay because Ethan Garbers is more than capable to win this game as a backup. 984 yards, 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions this year. He's not your average backup quarterback. They've also got Carson Steele. They've got TJ Harden, 2 guys that have each rushed for over 700 yards this year. UCLA guys, pretty balanced offensively. 191 rushing yards per game, 229 passing yards per game. The biggest thing for UCLA in this bowl game to finish the year out strong is they've got to take care of the football. They've got to take care of the football, and they've got to find a way to just get in the end zone. Even getting field goals would be great, because while the stats speak for themselves, they're efficient, they're doing a good job. The Bruins have been held to 10 points or less 4 times this year. 3 of those coming in their final 4 games to Arizona, Arizona State, and California. So the Bruins have got to figure something out, and maybe Garbers will be the spark that this team needed. Take a look at Boise State. Offensively, they're a little bit worse off than that of UCLA because their star quarterback, Taylon Green, announced that he's entering the transfer portal and more than likely will not be playing in this game. Make matters worse, their backup quarterback, Maddox Madsen, is out as well with an injury. So, Boise State at quarterback is going to have to turn to C.J. Tiller, a true freshman with no experience and no pass attempts at all. That's it. He has not attempted a single pass. So you can bet your money that Boise State's going to rely on one of the best running backs in the country, and Ashton Jeanty, to try to win this game for him. Jeanty over 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns on the year. Boise State's averaging over 215 rushing yards per game. They're very efficient on the ground, but Taylon Green certainly played a role with that. His dual threat ability added to some of those stats, and you can't help but wonder, can Boise State really win this game by pounding the rock? C.J. Tiller's going to have to make some plays, and the question is, can he? I think that's in doubt for a lot of us. You look at UCLA, I don't think Boise State's going to have much success on the ground because even though UCLA loses their defensive coordinator in DeAnton Lynn over to USC, by the way, in-state rival, that's a horrible, horrible move, and UCLA could be without Leatu Latu, 13 sacks on the year. UCLA still owns a top 3 rushing defense in the country. The Bruins have allowed 69.6 rushing yards per game. That's it. They're allowing just 299 yards per game. That's it. And right now, like I said, I don't know if C.J. Tiller can win the game through the air. So a UCLA rushing defense that's been dominant all year long has to be dominant just one more time, bottling up a one-dimensional Boise State offense. And if they do that, that's going to either provide some really favorable field position or a lot of opportunities for Ethan Garbers in this offense for UCLA to finally find the end zone and maybe score more than 10 points. Take a look at Boise State defensively. Their secondary is no good. It's not good. They're allowing 252 passing yards per game compared to just 124 on the ground. And I think UCLA, we talked about their balanced offense. Despite some of the changes they're going through on that side of the ball, I expect them to remain very balanced entering this game. Again, Ethan Garbers is not your backup quarterback that you're going to go into the game playing timid. You're not going to go in there playing scared. You're going to let him go all out. Why wouldn't you? We've seen him do it time and time again. He's experienced, so I expect the offense to remain balanced. The Broncos, more than anything, if they want to win the game, have got to find a way to create pressure on Ethan Garbers. They've got to find a way to create takeaways, which, as of late, might not be hard to do. UCLA really struggling to take care of the football. Boise State, guys, has 36 sacks on the year. They have forced 19 turnovers. UCLA, they have given up 42 sacks and have turned the ball over 22 times. So, again, the opportunity is there for Boise State to wreak havoc in the backfield, to force a couple mistakes. If they do that, it won't matter what C.J. Tiller does, especially if the Broncos have very favorable field position, or maybe get some scores off of the defense or special teams. Who knows? But anything that the Boise State defense can do to take pressure off their young quarterback and maybe not put it all on Ashton Genty's shoulders, that's what they've got to do. And UCLA has not been great in that area, which is very, very good for the Broncos. Ultimately, guys, what's going to happen? The LA Bowl presented by Rob Gronkowski, or hosted by Rob Gronkowski, it's going to be a fun one. It really is. We mentioned this has an opportunity to be one of the better games of opening day of bowl season. Full slate of games on Saturday. This is going to be one of the must-see ones. It's a battle of, do you focus solely on talent or do you focus solely on motivation? There's no doubt in my mind Boise State's going to be more motivated to win this game. Interim head coach, they've been playing very hard for, undefeated under Spencer Danielson. They've got the Mountain West title to their name. They'd love more than anything to clinch a 9-win season to upset, in a way, a Power 5 program. But on the flip side, UCLA, while they might not be as motivated, they certainly have more talent. They are not going to be devoid of a talented quarterback like Taylor Green. They are not going to have struggles on the defensive side of the ball. They've got a lot of what they need. So this really could be a bit of a toss-up. But ultimately, guys, I got to go with UCLA. Give me the Bruins to win this game. I think Ethan Garbers gets it done. I think the balanced UCLA offensive attack is enough to wear down that Boise State defense. If the Broncos can't create enough mistakes and miscues from the Bruins, they're going to be out there a lot. And if the Broncos offense can't get long, sustained drives, that defense is going to get worn down, and the Bruins will take advantage of it. UCLA will win the LA Bowl. They'll clinch an 8-win season and carry a little bit of momentum as they prepare for a new era of football, their first year in the Big Ten coming in 2024. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching us here at the Gridiron Expert on YouTube. Make sure to continue to like, comment, subscribe, share our videos, and of course, check out everything down in the description below, including the holiday special, every single bowl game spread pick, every single NFL playoff game spread pick. You do not want to miss out on those. Do not miss out on our Bowl Mania group as well. Just a few more days to sign up for that. We'd love for you to do it and become a member of our GE Nation. And once again, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on the Gridiron Expert.
Yeah.